Good morning. Good morning. Y'all, I had to start the car. Yolanda! Missy R. Hey, y'all. Good morning. Happy Monday. Happy Monday, y'all. I do not feel good. I'm about to make me some coffee and throw on some clothes so I can get out of here. Did a lot of laundry. I'm just going to talk to y'all. I'm not really going to come on camera. I'm just moving about. But of course, you wake up and you see something went on, so why not talk about oops, uh-oh, my bad, y'all. Why not talk about it while we get ready? So anyway, I wake up this morning and I see that there's a conversation regarding Terry P happening. Something happened over on Sir King's channel. I did not realize that this thing was on speed wash, so that's not gonna work. I have to work. You cannot speed wash towels. Towels need the full wash. So we're just gonna redo that. But so anyway, so as I'm being talked about, Terry P, she is a frequent guest on Sir King's panel. She has explained many a times how she enjoys his channel and topics and whatever else. A lot of places that she has been known to be at, chats that she would frequent. She's no longer seen, um, a lot of places anymore. She says she stays in the bushes for the most part, but on Sir King's channel, she is definitely present. Um, you know, uh, so that in itself, sometimes people will read that as they look at that as either you choose a side because usually the people's chats that you are no longer seen in are people who do not get along with the person's chat that you are present in. You get what I'm saying? So anyway, but she has been asked about that and she has answered many of times. And so basically she says that she enjoys the platform and that sort of thing. So that's where she's at a lot of times. And it seems I don't, I really don't watch him. So I'm not privy to the conversations over there. I'm not privy to, who likes her, who doesn't, any of that, as far as the history of it goes. I'm just privy to the live that I watched the replay of. And just based on that, based on the live that I saw, or the replay that I listened to and watched, just based on that, it seems that there's been an ongoing issue, at least if not for a while, at least in recent times there's been an issue with Terry P and the viewers. um so it seems like she must have a lot of back and forth with the chat, and the things that she says when she's battling are not received too well. Like a lot of times we can say certain things, and the things that we say will offend people that they're not meant to offend. And so it looks like that's the issue here. That, she will be going back and forth with somebody or a few people, and the things that she says seems to offend a larger group. So anyway, so Sir King, he must have reached out to her behind the scenes and, just, asked her to kind of scale it back a little bit, scale back using certain language, going at people with certain, regarding certain topics and things like that. But from what I understand, she hasn't. So I mean, in the conversation that was being had, she had still been the same. But there's something that set her off. Let me see. Hold on. So I don't know. So do y'all watch? Y'all tell me. I mean, is there anybody that knows? And so my question is, is she overreacting as far as leaving? Because the bottom line is that her decision was to leave Sir King's platform and to, not engage, because I think for her, she feels that Sir King is choosing everyone else's side versus her side. Basically, she feels that people are allowed to say what they want to her, and then when she comes back at them, they don't like how she comes back, and so she's supposed to kind of contain herself while other people are allowed to just fire off and say what they want. So I think it's a thin line. I mean, honestly, even though I'm not a supporter of Sir King's, I can agree with his point of view of a channel owner, and his growth, and being able to, broaden your horizons and work with in different areas and things like that. I mean, I always say it depends on what you want out of this YouTube thing. If this is just a hobby, something for fun, you just with the fuck shit and you really don't care what happens with it, then, a lot of times it'll be a free for all and you might be a lot lighthearted as far as certain things. But then if you truly do look at this as a business and something that you are trying to grow from, generate income, build relationships, network, build a business, if you're looking at it in all of those senses, you do have to be careful about what you allow on your channel. You have to be, because it's not only about what you say, it's about what you allow your guests to do and say as well. Because you are essentially you're the owner of that channel, you're in charge, you're running the shit. And if you just let it go, people will feel like you agree with what your guests are doing or saying. So I can agree with that. Hey, Christopher. Hey, Dolly Boo. So, how you doing, babe? Hey, pretty Monita. She overreacting and she is offensive. Okay. All right. Dolly, I told her the same thing. She be changing that name. Hey, Paige. After that interview, you can't tell me she is slappy. She is or she isn't. Yes, the persnickety drunk queen got a little over ambitious, I think. Oh, wow. Oh, uh-oh. Oh, shit. So she do be drinking, y'all? I mean, which is okay. You can have your little cocktails. Plus it'd be in the middle of the damn night. So, I was trying to figure out what's going on with her because Miss Demetra was on talking to her in the chat. Oh, was Terry P in Demetra's chat? Hey, Jim, how you doing? Hey, no. Everybody should get honest. If Terry P spoke like the rest of us, no one would care what she says. This sector says and does evil stuff, and it's only okay if your blackness isn't in question. You know what? No. I have to agree with that point of view. And that, I got my own reasons for that. But I agree with that point of view because that was gonna be my next point is it because of the way that she speaks? Is it because, I mean, a lot of times it's about the perception. And, Terri P is perceived to be a well-off woman. She's educated. Not only is she perceived to be these things, but she speaks of these things. She has spoken of these things of herself, that this is how she describes herself. So she's an educated woman. She is, living pretty decent in the suburbs. She's in California, her voice. And I'm going to say this, it can just be the voice. 7 stars. She speaks like Terri P, and she's in California. Now, 7 stars, I mean, sometimes she used to sometimes talk about income and all that kind of stuff, but for the most part, she doesn't. She doesn't really talk herself up or to be in the suburbs or to be living a certain lifestyle or anything like that. But just by her voice alone, when 7 wasn't on camera, she was perceived to be this like, sedity, woman, think that you're uppity or better than, and that sort of thing. So I mean, could it be the voice? Could it be that, she has shared, a part of her lifestyle with the public, so they take that as, oh, she feels like she's better than? Or is it because when she's going back and forth, she talks down as if, well, I'm up here and you're down there? Because that's what I got that. And again, I haven't watched, I haven't been there when she's having these back and forths. But what I gather from the people who are her so-called friends and supporters of hers, even they have said that, she uses these very typical comebacks, very stereotypical, talking about Kool-Aid. I mean, I don't know. Does she talk about people drinking Kool-Aid or having Obama phones or living in the projects or being in poverty and those sorts of things? The reality is that is some people's reality. So if you are that person that is not that well off, you are still living in the hood, you may be still getting government assistance. This is what a person's comeback is. So you will definitely be offended by that. But I do agree with that point of view that, it just depends on who is saying what. A lot of things are accepted over here, and it just depends on, what you look like and how you sound and how people receive you. I don't care about her speaking properly, that's fine, but putting down of others using low socioeconomic bullshit is sickening. Okay. And that's what I got from what they were saying. Hey, Nadia Boo. Well, she started out over at Tracy's and they fell out, and then she migrated over to King and she runs the whole shop over there. Okay. Well, I guess not anymore, because she gone. She says she's out of there. Hey, Veronica Boo. Oh yeah, you can address whoever you like. You can say whatever you like. Hey, Keisha Boo. Let's see. Yeah, she's been pretty lit up the last couple of nights. And I mean, it is what it is, but that will always accentuate the atmosphere. Yeah, it will. Huh. Just listen to the way they talk. Education has nothing to do with how a person speaks. That's right. I choose to speak according to where I am. When I need to pull up my education, then I will. Until then, I am comfortable in my ebonics. And that's how I am too, Yolanda. Like, well, like I don't have any degrees or anything. I do have some college experience, well, a lot, but not that I finished. But I was gonna go there too, because that's an awesome point. Like, a person can be very educated. The way that they speak really has nothing to do with that. A lot of times you do speak in the, in the comfortability of your environment, or, who you're speaking to, who you're conversing with at the time. And yes, when you need to, flip that other switch, then you will do so, but, however you're comfortable, you're comfortable. And again, that's why I kind of went with 7 stars. Like, here you have, 7 doesn't, And I'm not saying Seven's lifestyle is like low, but I'm just saying that she doesn't claim to have the lifestyle that Terri P does, but yet they speak very similarly, you know? So that just proves right there, like, you can speak however you like, you know, it doesn't mean anything. So that's a whole nother thing, because, but then yeah, so it can't just be her voice, because it's what she's actually saying as far as putting people down. Okay. In Miss Demetria's chat, they said she was being condescending with her delivery. They said that's the issue. Okay, yes. So that's what I got. So, and okay, so I will say this. Hey, Des Boo. So, Christopher. Yes, I can be your Valentine, your virtual Valentine. All right, so where's Gemini? Oh, hey, Gemini Boo. But this has nothing to do with her voice or supporting JC. Hey, everyone. Oh, who said JC? So people bring up about her supporting JC. Now I did hear in that replay, like, they were saying that Sir King chooses not to speak on James because, you know, out of respect for her. I did hear them say that. I have learned there's a thin line in minding my business. Today you are in, tomorrow you are out. Be careful who you bedfellow with. So I'm telling you, and more it seems it always comes back to that, right? Okay, so what did Terri P did? What happened? So basically, so, well, I guess it's multiple situations leading up to. So the one thing that I want to point out is the message that Sir King sent to her. So the message that he sent to her was weeks ago. That's number one. So weeks ago, Sir King sent Terri P a message, you know, basically telling her that he enjoys her being on his channel. He enjoys her coming up. But he does need her to scale back on using the N-word and on speaking on people's economic status and things like that when she is in, you know, when she's going back and forth, that he would like her to not speak on certain things and use the N-word because, you know, he doesn't even use it or like it, I guess. I don't know if he uses it, but I think I have heard him say it before, but maybe he just doesn't use it often. But either way, you know, he was just asking her if she could kind of like, you know, bring it in a little bit. And so that was that. That was a couple of weeks ago. And now here we are. I want to say yesterday something may have happened. And today, I mean, the night before last, there was a back and forth. And then last night, early this morning, you know, she decided to leave the platform because she felt like Sir King was choosing the side of the chat, pretty much. And what I'll say is, when I was listening to the replay, there was a woman that was up there, and she was kind of she was speaking on the fact that, you know, he does not go, you know, he doesn't say what he, you know, he has stopped saying what he says about James and things like that in respect of Terri. And but, you know, there's other people who probably wouldn't get that same respect. Like, I guess she's a supporter of Phi Babe, but she wouldn't ask him to not go in on Phi Babe, you know, for her, because that's his platform. But Terri P does get some special privileges in that regard. And then when the lady was bringing that up and she was saying, Sir King, so this is what we're going to do. This is what we're going to do. And Sir King hadn't said anything yet. Like, he didn't say anything. The lady was talking and he hadn't said anything. And she just kept saying, so is this what we're doing? This is what we're doing. And this is how you're going to do me. And after all this and that and the third. And that's where I got the overreacting from, because I'm just like, damn, he didn't even say nothing yet. Like, he didn't say anything. The lady was talking. And honestly, like if you would have had the issue, any issue, it would have been 2 weeks ago when he sent you that message. So what happened now? Because from my understanding, what they were up there saying was if that message was sent 2 weeks ago, she obviously didn't respect it or take it into consideration because she has still been doing the same thing. Her behavior has not changed in the last 2 weeks when he sent that message. She's still been saying and doing what she feels and going at people how she has usually has. And so it's like, what all of a sudden is wrong now? Like what changed, or why are you all of a sudden upset now about something that got said 2 weeks ago when you haven't changed your behavior? So we got another person stuck in their feelings again. Basically, Hazel. Basically, hey, take it back. Good morning. Good morning, Fifi. But he allowed it to take place like he did with Kwani. He is full of shit. See, so thank you. See, now that's my thing right there. Okay, let's go there with it then. Let's go there with it. Because, right, like Kwani, oh, and it was gutter with Kwani, okay? And yeah, and it's just like, so does he want the behavior changed because he really does not agree with it, or does he want it changed because of how he wants to be portrayed on YouTube and because of the possible business opportunities that he may be missing out on? Because he did allow it, and he allowed it, and he allowed it, and he allowed it with multiple people. They were able to get ugly, nasty, gutter, say what they want, do what they want. You barely even knew that he's there. It's like, yeah, he hits the live button, but after that, where the fuck is he at? Because it's like people just have free range. So do you really even care about what your audience feels or thinks, or how they're being disrespected or how they're being treated? Do you really even care? Do you care about the behavior at all, or is it all because you are possibly missing out on some business opportunities? Because he definitely allowed it to happen. So that's a whole nother thing, because you could look at it from Terri P's view, like, yeah, she may be wrong for the shit that she says, and it may be very off-putting, her thought process and the way that she thinks and feels about things and what she says, but at the same time, it's been okay for how long? So she could be feeling like, well, shit, you've been letting me do this, or I've been talking this way, or been doing this. What's different now? Which what he would say was, because he had already said it, is that it's okay sometimes, but not just all the time, or not every day, or whatever. That's what he's saying. How you got all your hair? It's surprising the reasons that people come up with in their heads not to like someone they have never met. Ooh, the message was sent after the live on last Thursday. Oh, so it hasn't been weeks. Cause what's today? So it was last Thursday before the first. I thought they gave a date was January something. Yeah, I put these damn stones on my nails and I didn't put them on good. In his defense, the chat is his money, his numbers, his super chats, and cash apps. See, and that's what I think. That's what I think the problem with him is. That's what I think. I think that his support has fallen off, and Terri P might give good support, but she don't give enough to where he should continue to take her side over the chat. That's what I think. Hey JS, how you doing, boo? She constantly brings up JC. Constantly. She brought him up like 4 times this morning on DK. Oh, she was on DKL this morning? Brought him up for what, though? I mean, I will say that, you know, that's the one place that I think that she still, because she's still, when I see her, I do see her over in James chat. If I see her in the chat, it's in James chat. So, but, I mean, even over there, it's just like, I don't know. See, the thing about it is people can change whatever they want to change, you know, and interests change. Okay. Like I say all the time, there's people that I used to watch that I no longer watch, you know, sometimes you just not interested no more. Right. But when, when it's just so obvious that everybody that you no longer engage with on a regular basis are the same people who do not get along with the main person you do engage with. It just seems real funny. You know, it's just obvious, you know. And then outside of that, you know, that's where everybody knows her from, is from James. She has had the respect that she's had, because I can say that, you know, I have no issue with Terri P, you know, and I like her personality and everything. And, you know, everybody who knows her and loves her is from James chat. And, you know, she's had mad respect. People thought highly of her and thought she was a cool person, you know. She's real, you know, dainty and everything. And then, you know, sometimes she might pop off and it's a good time to hear her cuss somebody out. But I think that, see, this is what I say about the more panels you jump on, the more you're seen, the more you're heard, the more people that are listening to you, the more that will call you on your bullshit. I always say that. You know, I said that yesterday on Bree's channel. I was trying to give somebody some advice over there. Like, you know, people are the more people that hear you, everybody just ain't gonna go for the same thing. People have differences of opinions and different thought processes, and everybody is not gonna feel the same way. And so I just feel like, you know, James for her was home, and she's liked and she's loved, and, you know, she's respected over there. And then she branched out, and now you're around these different people, and they kind of don't give a fuck where you done came from, who, uh, where you're known from and all of that. They're listening to you. And the more that you talk, you know, and you really allow people to hear who you are and how you think, it will cause people to judge you not from where you came from or not from where they know you from, but for who you are specifically. And it could be a good thing, it could be a bad thing. And for her, it doesn't look like it's working out too well. So, hey Des, hey boo. This bitch is so dumb. She's playing diving video and saying that's cold as ice. Just done. What? Who? Hey James. Hey Loyalty. Who playing Divin's video? Hey allegedly boo. Damn, I'm all the way behind. Shit. I'm like, I'm walking around holding my device, and I'm not really looking at chat. I'm talking while I'm doing stuff. And then I look at the chat and I'm way behind. Okay, hold on. Will Avatar Nation and Avatar being the operative word is based upon artificial intelligence children. So naturally the adults running the show have to act like that also. So in my opinion, I think they're all made for each other over there. So let them duke it out. She says she's been up She's been up with people's shit for 2 years. Oh, she's put up with people's shit for 2 years, and now is the problem when she gets back at people. Well, see, and I heard her keep saying like, nobody, you haven't been through what I've been through on here, and people talk about me, and they just don't like my voice, and you know, and I never knew that. I always thought like anybody, anytime I've ever heard her name or seen people interact with her, it's always been on in good in good standing. So I didn't know that people didn't like her. So for her to keep saying that, everything she's been through on here and what she's went through, I don't know. I don't know about that. Um, and it's not about her getting back at people, which I will say is almost like I say something about somebody on here and then they come back at doxing me with doxing me. And somebody will be like, damn, just because you didn't like what she said on YouTube, then you just gonna dox her. You know, and then somebody will come back and say, well, you can't tell somebody how to come back at a person. You can't tell somebody how to fight. So, I mean, I guess you could say the same thing. Like, people says what they want to about her, but, you just don't like what she comes back with. Whose problem is that? Because are we able to tell her how to fight? Not necessarily, but here's the thing with that. No, I can't tell you how to fight. I can't tell you what to do, what to say. I can't tell you none of that. But how you do come back, it just tells me about you. If all I do is say something about you and you got to go straight to doxing me or going for my kids or my family or just whatever, you got to start hitting below the belt, that shows your character. That doesn't show me. It doesn't have anything to do with me. So that's what people are looking at, how she's coming back. Can she come back how she wants to? She can hit as below the belt as she wants. She can use her money and her social status and her education, and she can use all of that to stomp on somebody's neck. If she wants to, that's fine. But guess what? Now it has people looking at her like, oh, this is what you really think and feel about me or about people. You know what I'm saying? Oh, Suki's in here. Hey, Suki. I didn't see you. She did get exactly what Kwani got. Yes, she did. And Kwani was back on there. Like, what the hell? I think it's because she knows people respects him, and she hopes that will make people stand down some. Fuck that bad body bitch. Oh my god. Hey, Suki. Let's see. Who's Terri P? He's taking the streets by storm. It's a woman. It's a woman that she is known to be on. You know who Sir King is? She's known to be on Sir King's channel a lot. And she gets in some little tips on here, and people don't like how she comes back and she says very derogatory things like, she uses racial, statements and not statements, racial statements, but uses racial stereotypes and things like that to come back at people. Hit the link. I don't hit the link. I hit dicks, you dumb. Veronica. Who is it? Wait a minute. Veronica, I need to know who you're talking to. I don't even know. Oh my God. He uses you up and then discards you when you have no value. Now, see, it seems like that's what Lemon was saying. Lemon was saying that he's getting sick of getting cool with people, because whoever comes over there, Lemon pretty much, I guess he's respectful. He has a conversation, they build a rapport. And then as soon as you get cool with somebody, then, it's like, can't be cool with them no more, or, they out of here, or whatever. So it seems like that's what Lemon was saying too. You know, like basically everybody who comes over there, which you do got to look at that too, y'all. Like you got to look at that. You know, it's like how many people have been over there and been a part of that panel and are no longer there. And it ain't, you know, they haven't done what Terri P has done or said. So what is it with them? You know, you got to look at that too. The bottom line, as far as, you know, like regardless of whatever, like Terri P, she's definitely going to have to deal with this. Like this is her mess. She's going to have to deal with it however she deals with it. But at the same time, people have to look at Sir King for who he is and what he is. And that is a person who is on here to make a coin. Okay. He's always been on here to make a coin, get a dollar, and he's going to do that any way possible. Whether if it's letting you come on his channel and do and say what you want, because either you're bringing the entertainment that other people will pay for, or you're paying him to do what you want. But once that dollar runs out, or that dollar dries out, or, you know, he's getting more pushback, then it's being then not, then you're going to see a change. He uses that narrative when he feels his platform is getting away from him, because he doesn't have the balls just to tell people, look, man, settle the fuck down or get out. If I were CC, I would drop one subscriber rather than lose my whole chat. That's just good business. And Yolanda, and I get it. And that's why I said I do get that point of view. I just feel like with him, I ain't gonna say it's not true, because it is true. He does feel that way, but I just feel like he allows this behavior to go on for a certain period of time, and until it's not paying him anymore. I feel like he wants it always. You know, I think he wants it any way he can get it. That's what I feel like. You know, if he can get it, you know, with the mess and with the cussing out, like I said, whether you're the one paying him or people are paying for it, he's gonna let it go. And then as soon as, you know, it's becoming a problem and it's more problem than it is good, then that's when he's gonna say something. He did do the same thing with Kwame and whoever else. Who else was over there? How many people did he have? I mean, he's had plenty of people over there, and it's all the same thing. It's like it was all good. It was all good just a week ago. No, but more than a week ago. I knew it was gonna happen too. So, you know, even though I'm not over there, I just knew, like, from knowing that that's where she's been at. I'm like, that shit ain't gone. It's all good now, but it ain't gonna play out too long. It won't work out too long. Until he doesn't offer them the same respect in situations when he should step in. And I think the people that were like, what's the Sassy, the lady Sassy, you know, she's supposedly a friend of Terri P's, or, you know, at least a friend here on YouTube. And I think that people like her that were trying to get her to see the other side of what she was doing and things like that, I think that you have people who are they're not necessarily siding with Sir King, but they just themselves see the issue with the things that she's saying. So because they themselves see an issue with things that she's saying, that's why, you know, they're taking they're basically on his side. If they themselves didn't see an issue and it was just basically Terri P was just getting on the chat's nerves or something like that, then it wouldn't be a problem, and they wouldn't have been, backing him in that point. But the thing is, this thing on social media, like, you do have to watch things that you say, and or any, I mean, if you don't have to, let me say that, I guess you don't have to, but just be prepared for whatever's to come from what you say. Okay, because people are going to let you know that they have a problem with things that you say. And that's just what it is. And you don't have to be a content creator to, have some online etiquette. You don't. You're on the panel just as much as the content creator is, damn near. Then that's enough in itself. you know if you want to be up there every night being seen, it's all a good time when y'all talking shit or going back and forth and everything. That's all fine and good. Just be prepared for what's to come after that, because none of that shit lasts forever. That's number one. That shit is gonna end eventually. And you can be somebody's favorite one day and the next day they don't like your ass. They got a new favorite. Don't misunderstand me, because I don't even like SK. I don't like Avatar Nation because I feel like it's a child magnet. Oop. Yeah, no, Yolanda, and I get it because I don't like him either. But I do agree with the business standpoint of it. I just feel like when we're talking about him specifically, I feel like he wants it both ways. I feel like he's okay with the disrespect and the gutter shit, as long as he's making a coin off of that. But then when it's no longer serving him, I think that's when he uses the point about bad business. hmm People been complaining about Terri P even when she used to be at Tracy's. Oh wow. Oh, okay. Huh. Now see, I didn't know that. Sir Queen, his role is very much like the warden on Shawshank Redemption. If you can picture that, you can picture him from the way his fans, the way he runs his business. Girl, I only caught this because I got up for something to drink. It was like 6 in the morning, and I saw Miss Demetra was live, and all this shit was going on. That's why he is jumping back on panels again. Yep, that ninja is playing in folks' face. That is why he's jumping on panels again, because he is trying to build his channel. He's not getting. That's how he see. Here's the thing, and we just know this in life. When some new shit ain't working for you, or when whatever you had going on is no longer serving you, what do? We go back to what we know. Whatever was working for us before, a lot of times that's what we'll do. Just human nature. You'll go back to what worked for you before until you can move forward or get something different going on again. And that's what he's doing. This is what built him in the first place. This is what got his name out there, was being on people's panels. So here he is again. You're going to see him in chats. You're going to see him on panels. You're going to see him. I mean, even with this right now, with this situation with Terri P, she's the one being talked about, but it's going to direct people to him, and he likes that. He's very much so happy about that, because he needs somebody to come over there. And even more so, he's going to need somebody to take the place of the people that left. Every time somebody leaves, guess what? Here he comes, sniffing around, trying to find some new people to come over there. He's not. See, the thing about it is, and this is what I don't like about him, is he doesn't have no issue with what Terri P was saying to people. He doesn't feel no type of way about her talking about people's social status and financial status and all of that stereotypical bullshit He don't give a fuck about none of that because he feels the same way. He feels the same way. And he's the type of person that he don't even have to be living a certain lifestyle. Just in his head, he feels like he's better than. So he feels the exact same way of the things that she was saying. And that's why he allowed her to say the things that she said for so long, because he did agree. Same thing with Kwani. He allowed people to come on and say he wasn't the one saying it, but he allowed them to do it because he did agree. But he also knows that he also is able to recognize when other people have an issue with it, or the majority has an issue with it, it's time to shut that shit down. I do not give two fucks about Terry. I'm just sipping my tea and washing my dishes. Oh yeah, let me go get my coffee real quick. Y'all, my back hurts so freaking bad. I just want to lay down. I ain't gonna lie. I did my arm exercises, and that was it because I could not do no legs or no squats or no shit like that. They was out. And really, I'm scared to go outside, but I'm gonna go outside and I'm probably gonna end up coming back home in a minute. Hey, James. Yep. Ooh. On the contrary. Damn it, baby. I am way up. Oh, hey, Lady Snoop. How you doing, boo? Damn it. Hold on. Let me go back. What in the fuck? Oh my God, my back. Hey, but that's why you can't just trust everybody. That's true. Oh, shit. Dang, I'm way back. Is she an avatar? Yeah, she's an avatar. Well, I mean, she is an actual person, but no, nobody's ever seen her here on YouTube. Yeah, just the avatar. That's what he did to me. I have helped build the foundation of what he is now. That's true, Christopher. Oh, he hate when you say that. This is my first time ever seeing you say that. But yeah. Hey, sister boo. Spicy red. Hey, babe. Dang, I'm all the way back. Okay, I'm here and lost. Oh my God. You lost. Okay, so basically, Terri P is being spoken about because last night or early this morning, she chose to leave Avatar Nation. She chose to leave Avatar Nation because she feels that Sir King is choosing his chat, being upset at the things that she says when she's arguing with people over her. So that's basically what's being talked about here, to, when we're talking about the bottom line of it. And I haven't been there for her actual arguments. So the only replay I saw was this morning, and just listening to her peers discuss the issue at hand. I'm basically getting the information from y'all and trying to see where y'all heads are at, or what y'all think about the situation as far as her role. Was she wrong or is she not? Is she overreacting? Is she feeling like Sir King is wrong for, taking their side, or for him telling her to hold back what it is she has to say when she's arguing? But it seems like everybody feels the same way for the most part. I mean, and the thing is, I see things on both sides, but Sir King is a two-faced, two-sided type of person also. So I see the side of, I do, let me say this, I do feel like Terri P is wrong in the things that she says. Let me say that. And the reason why is because even though you cannot tell people how to fight, when people are coming at you, I still feel like we are responsible for what we put out in the universe and how people portray us. So with that being said, for her comeback to always go to something, assuming somebody is a low income person, it's always somebody's jealous, bored, miserable, lonely, broke, They don't have nothing. The thing about it is, here on YouTube, I have met business owners. I've met people in very high up places. I've met people in very low places. Okay. And some are out here making it and making it do what it do. And, they have good times, they have bad times. The thing about it is we're all here on YouTube engaging with each other. So that's where I feel like she's wrong at. I feel like if that is her thought process about the people that she engages with here on YouTube, I feel like she should remove herself. She should leave. Because if you feel like you're so higher up, why are you here with everybody else? Because it's a lot of times when the people who have those types of thoughts and say those things about how broke people are and how jealous and lonely and miserable people are, they're on YouTube more than the people that they're talking about are those things. So it's like, what are you talking about here? Because from what I know about busy people with millions, with so much money that they may have, have that thought process of somebody so much smaller than them, they don't have time for stuff like that. They'll pay somebody to do this kind of stuff and keep up with this kind of stuff for them if there's some money in it. I mean, I just feel like when it comes to this YouTube thing or this internet thing, we're pretty much all on the same level. That's just what I feel like. But I feel like before you let certain things come out of your mouth, I feel like you should be mindful of who else you might hurt in the crossfire. Morning, Lady Snoop Boo. Okay, she's Avatar. Okay, I think all right, I'm as well. And I said, bro, that's why you can't trust. Yep, she's not. She says she's not dealing with it. Yep, and she is messing things up. Yep. The fact is, there is nothing on Netflix, Hulu, or any other television network that can compare with the beef sector. We are all past that. We are desensitized to the normal. True. I don't think they want to smoke with you. Oh my God, Yolanda, I gotta watch Dynasty on Netflix. 50 episodes is way better than the beef sector. The men on the show are bomb. Ooh, men, don't say men, girl. Watching something, and if I need someone, come live show. There's no rich man, poor man, all 13 first season. Y'all on here talking about TV shows? I don't know nothing about TV shows. Okay, let me see. If I can come in late, can give you a quick rundown. Okay, Lady Snoop, you want to come up, or you want to come up and say it? Oh, yeah, PR dropped the link. Lady Snoop know the rundown on every damn thing. Hey, Crystal, just had to tell my masters to, because her name gonna make headlines again. Okay, peace. I want to know who the hell she talking about. And then, too, I was looking for that damn live, and I see it didn't happen. Or did it happen and she ain't leave it up? Because I sure went looking for it, and I couldn't find it. So that's the only reason why I didn't say nothing.
Good morning, April.
Good morning. What's going on?
Girl, I was cussing that man out so bad yesterday. I did not realize that was you on the stream until me and cussed out, and then you was gone, girl.
Yeah. I know.
I was like, where my April go? Wait, I didn't even get to say hi yet.
It's okay. It's
You know, I
okay.
can't stand that fool. Okay, so I'm hearing this thing about this Terri P. Because I know my mic be loud, so let me bring it down. Okay, so I want to make two comments. So the first thing was she was trying to degrade the audience about their financial situation. I want to make sure I got that part right.
Yes.
Or she just be okay. So this is my thing, and I need the audience to understand this. You never let a and no disrespect to Terri P, but that's to any stranger bitch. And that's just how I feel about them in 2021. You never allow a stranger bitch who will not come behind the black screen. Whether it's because they got too much to lose or they know that I'm going to bleed and drag their motherfucking looks for dear life. They either one of those two, or for whatever kind of reason, somebody who won't come from behind the screen and you ain't shit but a voice, you don't never let them or allow them to make you feel like you're less than anyway.
Yeah.
So a person like that can say whatever the fuck they want to say, because in reality, we all know you're not going to turn on your camera for any reason. Not sometimes, not all the time. Not no now in the morning times, you're not going to get me to cut on this camera for that. Now in the morning, you're not going to get that. But afternoon, I'm going to turn it on. None of the people online that won't, I call them strangers because they won't come from behind the camera, say anything. You can say whatever, but until I see what your setup looking like, what your mic looking like, with your background, let me make sure you don't have roaches crawling up the wall before I really take you serious. I noticed that just because a person can speak really proper, and if I decide to take profanity out of my vocabulary, I will sound really proper. But I usually only do that between 9 and 5 or in the evenings when I'm at work. And other than that, I'm going to be myself. So I would not allow somebody like that to even stir me up. Now, I understand Sir King has a business to run. I think a lot of people don't understand that YouTube is still a business. At the end of the day, if you break a COPA law, you are going to be held responsible for that $44,000 fine.
Yeah, better say it.
So a lot of people don't understand. That's why I've been taking my break, because I had to separate reality from business to friendship, and what's really a friendship when it comes to my name being on channel holder, and it come in Melanice, and Melanice is the holder. That's how you pronounce my name, Melanice. But and it's a difference. Lady Snoop is not the owner of the channel. Melanice is the owner of the channel. This is a business. This ain't no friendship. Certain stuff you can't allow people to say.
Right.
And a lot of people do be feeling like they're a little too comfortable where they can come on a channel and just say anything. So yeah, but I wouldn't let her make me feel no type of way talking about my financial situation. Hell, I'm still looking for the food stamp lady talking about she's selling them half on the dollar. Where is she at? She been hiding.
I'm trying to tell you. I'm trying to tell these people, look, I don't care what state you in. I'll go shopping on Amazon.
Okay.
Marketplace.
Send it to me, girl.
Okay, I'll cash app you. Let's go.
She been running ever since she got exposed, selling food stamps to rich folks. Let's talk about that right quick. How do we buy food stamps? That's all I want to know. She talking about, I got a Maserati, we got a Porsche, we in a mansion, but you buying food stamps, passcode 1999. Girl, you should have seen my face. I was tired now.
Don't be the ones, though.
They be the ones, April. That's why they be rich.
That's why they rich. Because they gonna spend everybody else's money but they own, okay?
I said, oh no. But Terri P has been, if not being funny, but I'm saying, with Terri P, she has been very vocal on how she felt she is somewhat better than everyone else. But this is my opinion about a bitch that feel like they're better than anyone. Excuse me, that's the asthma kicking up. I need to hit that inhaler. Are you not supposed to feel like you better than the next bitch? Why am I supposed to feel like I'm less than?
No, you supposed to feel
like they better. You supposed to feel like you better, because as much as you feel like you better than me, bitch, I feel like I'm better than you. Period. Yes, we now in reality, we know that we are equal and we're on the same playing field. But if you are in a situation where you dealing with a bitch that think that they're better than you, you better know that you're better than them. Because why is that even a conversation? Why is that even something you worried about? About who's better in all of this? Bitch, are we about to play basketball and see who's gonna win?
The thing is, especially when we're talking about this virtual thing, like we are not even in the same vicinity.
Nowhere near each other.
You know, like we're not doing anything together in life to where we need to be on the same level.
There's no real competition when you're dealing with one comes from behind the camera, the other one doesn't. One is an actual channel holder, the other is a subscriber that like to jump on panels. There will be no comparison. What does James always say? You cannot compare where you do not compete. But it's an epidemic on what's going on right now. And that's but then as subscribers and even as content creators, you can't even allow yourself to get emotionally bothered by loose bullshit like by that, because you already know this is just a trigger. And for why? You don't even know what she looked like in real life. You could be doing all of this and that bitch could be sitting in the laundry room with Sir King. She next to him in the laundry room and Sir King owed me $3.50 and I want my money and I'm not playing. But I won't accept it. He owed me $3.50 and I won't accept it, so he gonna forever owe me my money. But I took his advice on some stock options and lost my money in Bitcoin. And so since I lost that $3 in Bitcoin, he can never give me a stock option. He gonna stock option and he gonna forever owe me. That's it. And that's all. Yes. He's gonna owe me.
Do he know that that's illegal in itself? You ain't even supposed to tell nobody what stocks to buy into.
He was like, oh, I didn't tell you what stock. I just told you that I'm getting ready to do it. I said, you made it look good. I go and tried. I lost money there. He said, he showed you GameStop winning. So I go and put a little money in GameStop. I lost money. Man, he could never suggest every stock that fool picked. Within a week later, I lost money. I said, April, you know what? Bitch, I'm done. I'm done.
See, but that shows you how much fuck he knows, and he a Mr. Know It All up on this bitch.
He don't know shit about stocks. He don't know shit about picking the stock. He know about losing money on the stock.
Yeah, he know about losing. That motherfucker know about lying. That's what he know about. He want to act. He got that act game down so good. He got people thinking that he knows something he don't. But see, so I feel like is with Terri P. I just feel like, you know, number one, he let it happen for so long. Like he let her say whatever, and I feel like it's because he agreed with her. He don't have no problem with what she was saying about people or to people. He liked that shit. But when he started getting that pushback, that's when he had to say something to her. It wasn't no problem until the audience started saying something.
Okay, so let's be honest then, because this is the new how I do things unbiasedly and I just keep it real. It was okay when she was saying it to Tracy. Let's be real.
Yeah. Okay.
When she was coming at Tracy with the BS, because he really wasn't everybody else. When she was telling Tracy about how she really felt. Remember, she didn't really move over into Avatar Nation until her and Tracy fell out. When it was
they just told me that in the chat. I didn't even know she was over there with Tracy because I had stopped watching Tracy.
And I ain't even read, you know, I'll be on the stream. I don't really read the chat. Shout out to the chat. Y'all know y'all amazing. I hear you. I see you in the audience. Y'all amazing. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So when she didn't do that, it was okay when it happened to Tracy. Now, when when it started affecting that money, now it's the issue because remember, Sir King was doing good until he disrespected Brianna Simone. Let's be honest. Even he came at what he allowed his platform to do was to, and I had an argument with somebody I was close with, and they still see no wrong in what Sir King did. Sir King opened up a platform for all content creators to be lied on and to be guilty until they was able to come on a platform to prove their self-innocent. You can come on and say anything about a content creator, and we have to come on and fight for our life to be able to clear our name. And it was okay for him to have done this. This is why I don't feel sorry for this, because I'm gonna have to go over there. He allowed me to be doxxed twice on his platform, back to back. He allowed 7 stars to dox me on the platform. She called me Melanice and my last name.
What?
And he allowed the bitch that doxed me, who gave her my information, on the platform the next day. I never said nothing. I still went on and had to fight for my life. And they tried to spin a story that I did crack. And it's 2021. I don't even think they make that stuff no more. I don't even think they make that stuff no more. He allowed it to happen.
What I say about crack is the same people that was smoking crack in the 80s is the same ones that smoking crack now. We ain't got no new crackheads, okay?
Hello. Most of them is dead. I'm gonna keep it real.
Most of them dead, but
Come
I don't
on.
know. Crackheads is like roaches. They live forever. They be still
They
hanging
live forever.
out. But I'm just saying, ain't no new crackheads. Like, we ain't got no new crackheads. Stop
That they
playing
do it.
games.
These motherfuckers is the smack smokers. You see the chick in Chicago? They smack smokers. They doing everything, girl. Girl,
Everything.
I know I ain't got time for that crap. But I just know Sir King allowed a lot of BS on his channel, and he got it back. He got his karma back 10-4, 25-4, 45-4. When he
Yep.
started turning on the people that made him, that's when it was the end of his demise. But
Yep.
but for him to allow that, if the audience telling me something I didn't know, that he been allowing Terry P to go on with this rhetoric for this long, and he's
Yep.
just now catching it. He's just as guilty as she is.
Yeah.
Let me make a point with what I'm trying to say. That fool just as guilty as her ass is.
Yep. Yep.
She been
And so
feeling that
that's
way.
my whole thing with him. That's why I say I feel like he wants it both ways, because he'll let the bullshit go on, because he really don't have a problem with it until it's interfering with his major coin. Like Terry P might give some that where he can give her the leeway and he can let her entertain him and talk that shit. But then when it starts fucking up where the majority got a problem, then that's when he gonna put a stop to it. The same thing with Kwani. Like Soap said, he did let Kwani do the same thing. Remember, Kwani was over there being gutter, going in on every
Yeah.
damn body, until people had a problem with it. People was tired of her. People, oh, she too nasty, she too this, that, and the third. And then he wants to say something. Oh, well, we got to stop doing this and that. Why now? What happened?
Why now? What happened? And in the beginning, I'm sorry, I'm starting to stutter. When
No.
when he becomes compromised, then
Mm-hmm.
he'll finally say something. But
Right.
when it's getting the clicks, the views, and everything else, he allowed it. I remember I would watch his show and I'd be in the bushes and I would sit up and I would watch him allow all the F stuff to go on. It'll be some
Yep.
of the craziest stuff, some of the most hateful, like toxic language, and I use a lot of profanity, but I'm
Yep.
talking about some of the stuff that would come out of those people's mouths. I couldn't believe, and his only words would be la la now la la, like literally. But
Right.
you're doing it when you could tell he's smiling on the other end.
Right.
You're pushing this. This
Yes.
just like I had to take a accountability for my platform and what I was putting out there and why
Right.
I'm reshaping it on. Well, if I'm gonna put this kind of energy out here and I'm allowing this to come out, I have to, since I'm taking accountability, I have to be proud of what I'm putting out there. I don't ever
Right.
want to feel like the stuff that I'm putting out there, I can't be proud of my work.
Right.
Where I want to shut down all my videos and start over from scratch.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
So his accountability, he takes no accountability. He don't see nothing he do wrong. I've asked him
No, he
before.
don't.
He don't
He
see
don't.
no wrong with that. He'll
And one of
blame the
his
other
main
person and not
things,
him.
I'm sorry, one of his main things that he will come back and say when you do ask him is he didn't say that. Like,
Ah, come on.
like he's not the one who said it. Like, so, but he allows his guests to say it though. And
Exactly.
and that all that lie, this, that, and oh my goodness, oh no. Like all of that, and you really laugh, and that's why I mean, like, he really likes that shit. But he won't say nothing. He'll let everybody else talk and actually say whatever. And he just sit back and just laugh and shit. And then when you come and address him about it, is, oh, I didn't say that. I didn't say that, and that was such and such, and yeah, but you can't hold me accountable for what they said, and all of that bullshit.
Exactly. And that was
Mhm.
another issue I had with him. I said, but at the end of the day, it was still your platform that you allowed it on. You allowed your platform to be open for people to lie on me. You allowed your platform, but not just me, because it was a whole lot of us that was lied on, who names that you was trying to smut. You allow other people to come in with the BS, all kind of stuff, but you never took it. Still to this day, Sir King is not taking accountability for that. I just let it go.
Yeah,
I just went ahead, even though I bring it up, I really just, because I could have just pressed the gas on the brother, but I just let it go
yeah.
for the simple fact that some people just don't get it, and they're not gonna get it, and
No,
that's why his platform failed so drastically. And it
mm-hmm.
wasn't like he stopped doing what he did.
Mm-mm.
It's just the fact that people stop coming to him. When I seen him disrespect Spiller Boy TV and Flush him, you flush Spiller Boy.
Yeah.
That was the last day I watched. Then I snuck over there one day. I seen Brianna on the panel. He talking to Brianna hella crazy over her calling him the help. I said, you the help. That's all she called you? I call people all kind of names. Do you know the first time I met Gotti, I called him Pamper Juice? That was his name. Y'all talking about kitty litter. I called that nigga Pamper Juice. Do you understand? You to hear me? So I'm saying she only called you to help. You're lucky, okay, sir? You understand? I get disrespectful. I told that man last night he had on a blue rag choker. Do you hear me?
Yes, I heard you. I heard you say. And when he came up there, I was like, damn, that thing do look tight as fuck.
He looked like
you said, oh, you still got it on.
Oh my God, girl, I'll be over there clowning. And if you don't take that shit up off your neck, if you don't get that off of your neck, girl, that man had on that blue. He thought he was big game banging. That don't intimidate me. You are laugh, sir. Get it together.
Can you breathe? What the fuck is going on?
That whole little neck. I said did somebody try to give you $1.50 and you hiding it or something? What's going on with you?
Oh my God.
Girl, I said no, but post Terri P. So they on her head. You ain't calling us for it.
They is on her. They on her down. Now the question is she white or is she black? Because you know.
Yeah, they back on that. They was on that before. This is my thing. When she was saying, when she was around James, that she is 100, she got 1,000 account thread sheets, and she is a rich bitch. She told Joe, just like when Kwani, see, this is what people don't understand. When people be speaking, you need to listen and stop thinking they talking about them other bitches and understand that you are them other bitches. When Kwani was talking about the nigga bitches, oh, you thought she was talking about Babe Nation and Club Chat. Nah, she's talking about all of us, motherfuckers.
Yes. Yes. And now she done came out and told them she was talking about everybody. I don't like none of y'all motherfuckers.
I don't like none of y'all motherfuckers. I told her then, bitch, I knew you was talking about me. I still love you. You a black sister. That shit don't bother me. I don't know no strangers in real life. That shit did not bother me. I'm not affected in my real life. So I'm not going to let it affect me on my getaway time on YouTube.
Right.
I had to learn how to separate and keep it pushing. I got a car. I love to win against my face. I ain't got time for the bullshit. I ain't got time. I got like April and got a few jobs and kept it pushing on with life. I get it. I get it. Forget that mess. So when a rich bitch or a so-called rich bitch tell you she's sleeping on 1,000 count Egyptian sheets and she ain't giving a fuck about you bitches, what did y'all think she was talking about them other bitches? No. She was talking about all of us.
Yeah, yeah, she was. She was. And that's what I mean. Like people always tell you, you just ain't listening because you don't think she's talking to you right now or about you, or you know, you don't start listening until that shit start hitting you, or until they somewhere that you don't like, and now you listening, and now you trying to find something wrong, and it's like they've been saying the same thing the whole time.
And it's been the whole time. That's what I said. Oh, Terri P. Oh, she's been saying this, and Sir King loved it. He thought he had got a heavy hitter from the sector.
Yeah,
boy.
Yeah. Yeah, because he's trying to surround himself with money. If you act like you got a couple dollars on here, trust and believe he gonna welcome you over there with open arms. Even though he sitting in front of that stackable, he think he a rich bitch in his head. So,
but in the beginning, he was making it. He was making some pretty good money in the beginning. You could tell. And then if he would have kept his however you pronounce the word, authenticity, he would have been plateaued unto another level. But because he wanted to bring in the Barney dolls and the ventriloquist puppets and the whole child thing, and just
Mhm.
it just got real weird real fast.
Yeah.
And then the arguments, like it was certain arguments that just kind of killed it for me. If we gonna
Yeah.
take it to there, the
Yeah.
goddess argument when she got into it with a few people, and
Yeah.
that energy that brung,
Yeah.
it turned that show to a whole nother level.
Yeah.
When it got to it, that's why your baby gone. That's why your husband handicapped. The show just was over from there. I'm sorry, it was
Yeah.
done. That was
Yeah.
done. Where are your kids? All
Mhm.
that, it was over.
Yeah.
The
The
credibility of the show
situation
was missing.
with Jason and all the
Oh yes,
stereotypes and that.
trying to
Lord.
take Tracy down, the whole thing. They
Yeah.
trying to take him down. His
Yeah.
connection to Jason, the whole thing
Yeah.
was freaky. I
Hmm.
still don't know nothing about that.
Yeah. It was just, it was too much. And then anything that's not based on the right intentions, it ain't even no point in following it because it's all fuck shit in the end. So, he
And
really
that part right there, what was the intentions behind the whole thing?
right. He didn't really
He
give a
came
fuck
in
about.
wrong. If we gonna start off, if we gonna talk about accountability and we really gonna be right, are we gonna be real about this? That man came in the door wrong.
Yeah. Yeah.
He came in the door asking questions about a situation that ain't had nothing to do with him. He lied from the jump and said he was in the bushes the whole time, but could not answer simple questions about this sector. There should have
Yep.
been a test that was given to that man, and it was pretty much there was a test, and he failed every level,
He failed
and
because he really
everybody
didn't
still,
know shit. He went from
and they still,
platform to platform to
hello,
gain whatever information he could
come on.
and try to piece that shit together. And then wherever he was wrong at, somebody they want to come and tell you and tell you what's right or correct you. So it ain't hard to get nobody to tell you the right information because that ain't how that happens. So now he think, now he look like what he's talking about and look like he was here when really he don't know shit.
And because I did it my damn self. When
Mhm.
it was a question he had asked me, and I corrected him and gave
Mhm.
him everything. It didn't even realize what game he was playing.
Yeah.
The sister Red Pill put him on blast. She said, "Nah, Snoop." He came on, not saying particularly to me, but she came on Tracy's and broke down the 48 laws of power that he was using on the whole sector. The mind games that boy was playing with the whole sector. Him and
Mhm.
Zills even came in, even telling the people, "Oh, we've been playing games with y'all and playing in y'all faces this whole time." And then what did
Uh-huh.
they do? There's no call, no real call to action in the beef sector. When something
No.
is exposed or something happens, they never say anything.
No. No, they don't.
There's no call to
And
action.
that's how you know if somebody really stands for something, which they never do. They always prove that they don't really stand for shit. Because when you stand for something, you gonna fight for that shit to the end, and ain't nothing gonna move you. It don't matter who it involves. What information comes out about it. Nothing scaring you off. Nobody that just because somebody you like is involved, that ain't gonna throw you off. None of that. But that's how you know they don't really stand for the shit they be talking about.
And that's another thing. And I just wanted to make a point, Paige. I wish they did have a book of stamps too, because you feel me? I could have been online with the book to my ear, like, hello, I hear the shrimp calling. I hear my shrimp calling, but I guess I can't do that. You feel me? Biden don't want to look out for me. Say I work too many jobs. I can't get stamps. It's cold, man. I ain't got no babies. They ain't trying to look out for me.
What the hell? You in the state where they giving away all the free money? I know, girl.
Hey, girl, I live in California. If you do not have children, you are on your own for everything. And that's
What?
just the realest thing I ever wrote. We don't get no help. And you have to work. Pretty much you have to work. That's why I
Yeah.
work 3 jobs, man. Because
I
that
heard
the government
California
don't
is
help
where they
me.
got all the good COVID money at, but you gotta have kids.
You gotta have the babies.
Oh,
And I only teach the babies. I don't have the babies.
yeah. No, you don't
And I
got
ain't
them.
trying to go to jail talking about, can I use your kid's social security number?
Oh
I'm not
no,
going down. That's too much. That's too much. Can I use
no.
your W? I can't use no W-2s, no babies. I'm not illegal now.
Could you imagine all these people that filed all these people kids on their taxes, and then when this stimulus shit happened, how you got all these people doubling back like,
Getting that extra
you
money.
got my
I ain't
you got
trying to
my
get
kids
caught up
stimulus
if it.
money.
But we too old for the. But you know what? We at an age where we too old to be playing them games. So if the
Yeah.
government ever want their money back, or they start doing that, trying to take somebody to jail, you already in your 40. I'm not playing them games. I'm
I,
already darn near 40. I ain't playing with them people. Mm-mm.
I know I
I'm
ain't.
good. I am going to New York next month. That's why I told old boy, what you want me? What drop your address, sir? I'm about to travel. I'm not playing with him. I'm going to New York. I'm about to take me a few more trips. No, shoot.
He is so
Hold on.
motherfucking fake. Rico is in New York right now, and
That's
Gabe
right
had the address
too.
where he at. Rico
I
is
might
in
meet up
there.
with Rico if he out there next month. We got a link.
Yeah.
Rico don't even like me.
Rico be every motherfucker. How like you just he be here, then next thing you know, I'm in New York. Like what? Rico, how
He
you
got
just
to
happen
hang
to
out
be in
with
damn
me.
New
I
York?
did. He told me. I got quiet. I seen Rico. I said, well, let me shut up and let the men handle this.
Mm-hmm.
Let me let the men handle this one.
Mm-hmm.
Cause I was like, thank you. I felt like Rico defended me. Like, let me be quiet.
You know, Rico
He
popped
is
up
such
there.
a man.
Kiki popped up there. Or they seen some men up there they could argue with. They hurried up and popped up there. That shit was funny. I'm like, finally,
Uh-uh.
somebody to argue with over here. But yeah, yeah, Terry P, you gonna be in the news all day, honey. They gonna be talking about you. They're going to be talking about you.
Dolly, I'll be in Atlanta next month too. I'm taking like a whole little world tour. I was gonna try
Oh,
to
are
stop in
you?
Florida.
Yep, I'm going there next month on the what on the 20th.
Oh,
March
we might
20th.
have to meet.
For real? Yep.
Yes.
That's sweet. Yep. My friend, she having her birthday party. She lived down there, so we all going down. So I told whoever down there, I'll meet up with whoever down there while I'm down
Okay,
there.
that's what we're gonna have to do.
Yes.
Okay, yes. Okay, on the 20th, because I was just gonna do it I meant the week after. So that's even
Mhm.
better. Okay, let's make this work.
Hell yeah. I'm
Oh,
excited.
that's
I don't never go
tight.
nowhere. I'm going. I
I'm
don't never
tired.
go nowhere.
I don't either. That's why I said, oh yeah, I'm gonna be on so many different, I'm gonna be the airplane or the airport is gonna be my friend next month for real.
Heck yeah, just hop on and just go. Just
I am
go. Especially
traveling.
these flights cheap. Just I'm trying to like every month just go somewhere.
Yeah.
Whether it be hitting the highway or on somebody's plane somewhere. Cause I ain't never been on a plane or nothing before. Like I for real ain't never went nowhere. Like I just always like work. And now that my kids are grown and out my way and stuff, like I got my son, but he work and do his thing. I'm getting the fuck away from here. I gotta go.
Hello. Okay, Dolly, we gonna have to meet up, girl.
Yeah, Dolly down there. It's a bunch of people down
It's
there.
a lot of people down there.
Mm-hmm. Hell yeah.
It was on Brianna channel, Dolly, last night, but I don't know. See the video? Did he flag her?
Oh, cause matter of fact, I had switched devices real quick, and the next thing I know, the video was privated. I don't know if it's up or not. Is it
Somebody
back
might have
up?
flagged her. They might have. She might have. Something might have been said or something might have happened.
You know, he kept talking about take the video down, take the video down. It's like what?
He got
Um,
what's the name? He's a real He's a very sensitive young man.
very sensitive, but it's so
Very
funny
sensitive.
because like he had made me. You know how he make everybody that come in his chat a moderator on his channel.
I got three.
So
Yeah,
he made me a moderator on this channel because he would come in my channel and stuff. So of course I go check him out, go see what's going on or whatever. I go over there, he just automatically make me a moderator. And so last night I haven't been over on his channel in so long, and so he was like, "Hey, bro, why are you saying something? You want to get fucked too? You just want some dick?" I said, well, "Who the fuck is you talking to? Hold on." And then I said, "I'm supposed to be your moderator. Yeah, do I still got my moderator stick?" I was laughing.
he.
It's
I
like,
told you he don't like me. I still be a moderator on his. He still ain't
yeah.
taking my stick. I drop my channel. I'll be like, you want to subscribe to a real channel? Subscribe to Lady Snoop TV. I drop the link to my channel. I drop my cash app in his shit. That'll make
What?
that nigga mad. Yes, I am super disrespectful in his chat. We are not friends. Why would you give me that? I be but deleting. I do everything but delete his people. I don't do that, but I do advertise myself. Yes, I do.
Oh my goodness, yes. He's like, no, I didn't take the matter. He got all quiet. I'm like, boy, shut the fuck up. You done let
He
a
was,
whole dude lick you on the side of your motherfucking face, and you want to come up here and try to nut up on somebody. Go on some motherfucking where.
he got life and BS all the way mixed up. That's why I'll be all like, boy, please. But when him and his friend put that little stunt they put, girl,
That's
please, you know
some
what you in this
bullshit
head.
right there. I did not know about that. Now that
Yes,
is
he
some
did.
bullshit.
I've been mad ever since. I've been hot as ever. Because I tried to save his name, like at least give him the leeway, like, oh, well, so you basically set him up.
Mm-hmm.
I literally did the interview and had his homeboy looking bad. And they come out
Mm-hmm.
talking about, oh, we was just trolling. That ain't nothing to play with, bruh. Are y'all
Wow.
serious? I
Wow.
couldn't believe it.
Yeah, that ain't nothing to play with. That shit is fucked up. Like for real. And
I
then
was
for you to put
done.
that on yourself, like you said, like it's enough men out here, black men at that they want to put these types of charges and
Charges on me. You put that on you. You
that
said
on.
you did that to yourself.
Yeah, and you gonna sit up. Yeah, that's some fucked up ass shit. Ain't you can't be right in the head doing some fucked up ass shit like that. Yeah, that video gone. It's not up.
It was gone.
Yeah, it's gone.
Who's that going, Lady Snoop, for you doing that? Yeah, you can have any problem you want with me, homie. I don't care. I stand for truth. I stand for what's right. I couldn't
Yeah.
believe you and your homie would devise it, even if the dude is telling the truth or not, for you to stand with a man that even said you did some stuff like that. And y'all sitting up laughing and giggling. And her girl video still up.
Yeah.
It ain't like I'm lying about none of this.
Yeah. Yeah.
You
That's
know,
fucked.
I've been covering their sector this whole time. I've been telling y'all about how crazy them people is over there, just as well as I've been reporting on this sector.
Uh-huh. That's why
That's
I'm
how I
glad you
know how
came
these
up
folks
there because
is.
I'm like, if anybody know, you know about what's going on. I don't know that. I know a little bit, but not that much. That motherfuckers. Ugh.
I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna go out and come right back in.
Okay. Hey Tokyo, Kimberly. Hey boo. Hey Natalia boo. Hey y'all. Oh shit. Ah, I need some motion. Oh my god. So for the folks that want to watch, go to Brianna. It's not. It's not. I just went to her second channel. It's on there. It's not on there. Hold on. Let me see. To avoid the flag on the main channel. Brianna said, she said she's gonna post it. Okay. All right. So it's not up yet, but okay, cool. All right. Yeah, that's fucked up. And flag for what? Like, how can she get? I mean, she could, dispute it, but I get it. Just going ahead and taking it down so that she don't even got to deal with it at all. But it's just like flag for what? She didn't play nobody's content. He decided to come on her channel, so I mean, somebody come on your channel, you don't have to um take your video down if they don't want to be on there no more. That's your fault for coming up there. Did nobody ask him to come up there? Oh shit. Hey Sabrina boo. What happened to what? Oh, Brianna's she had a long ass live yesterday. She was on for a long ass time yesterday. And somebody flagged the video, I guess, or not unless she took it down. Cause she didn't tell nobody bye. She didn't close it out, did she? I had only switched for a quick second. And then next thing you know, it said it was on private. So maybe she did. She might have just, because it did say it was on private. It didn't say like YouTube took it down. So maybe she just went ahead and just got off real quick. I don't know. She could have got off. Okay. But y'all, that dude is crazy. He used to come over here and talk stuff in the chat. He on my Instagram too, but he made me okay, I just dropped it. Oh, you talking about Terri P? Terri P left Avatar Nation because Sir King I guess she got into it with somebody because I'm okay. So here's the thing. I'm giving the reason. Hey, Lexington. Okay, she said she put it on the backup channel. Okay. I keep saying that Terry P left Avatar Nation because Sir King was basically choosing his chat, um, choosing his chat side over her. That's what I keep saying. But the reality is that it's not so much that he's choosing his chat over her. I think something else happened because basically he has sent her a message asking her to tone down what she says when she's arguing with people. And he sent her that message. It's been a little bit since he sent her that message. Her behavior has continued, and there has not been any change per her peers. Okay, this is per what they were saying on the replay, that she's been the same even since that message. Okay, and so all of a sudden, I guess she got into it with somebody, and then now it's like people are speaking up and saying what they feel. And so I think that, basically it's that she's not liking people's feedback as far as what she says when she's upset. So she decided to leave Avatar Nation because of that. Hey, Snoop.
Hey, I'm back.
Okay.
Okay. Oh, no, I was listening to you. Go ahead.
I was Sabrina was asking what happened with Terry P, and so I was saying,
Yeah,
like, I keep saying that he chose his chat over her, but well, I guess essentially that that might be true or whatever, but I do feel like, really, I feel like she's just feeling a way about people's feedback. It's not so much so that he's really choosing one side over the next, because it's not like he sent her that message and then she came on and she went off on somebody and then he was like, you know what, I told you, and then you're not listening or whatever. Just people just are giving their feedback as far as how they feeling about what she's saying and stuff like that, and she doesn't like the feedback and she doesn't feel like he is standing up for her either.
Okay, wait, I have a question real quick. Did he expose this out on his chat or like on his live?
He did.
Oh, that's how it got juicy. Tell me, girl. I didn't know this.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because so they was all up there talking about it, and everybody's like, they're having dialogue back and forth, as she's saying what she's thinking and feeling, other people are saying what they thinking and feeling. But she asked him, she was like, well, no, tell them what you told me. Tell them what you told me. So she's the one who told him to read the message.
Oh.
So he read it though, but she told him to. So, and he went ahead and read it, and then so that's a whole nother thing, because people are like, well, he tried to handle it behind the scenes, and now you want him to tell everybody this private message that he sent you. And she's like, no, it was private. It was kind of weird because it maybe she was drinking or under the influence or something, because it was really like her comprehension was kind of off, because it was like, they're saying like this message is private, and she's like, what's private? And they're like, well, how did he contact you? It was not on here. He didn't say, tell you right here in front of everybody. He told you.
Yeah, so why you want him to do it here now?
In a message form. And then she's like, well, that's not private. So they're like, well, what do you call it? Whatever. So, and then they were saying something about behind the scenes. And then she was like, no, I don't talk to anybody behind the scenes. And they were like, well, how did he send you a message if you don't talk to him behind the scenes? And then she was like, well, I make a dummy account. Everybody knows I only talk to one person behind the scenes. And so it was just real weird, because it was like everything that they said is like she wasn't comprehending, or she just had pushback as far as to what the meaning of what they were saying. And it's just like, what? Like, what is wrong? So I don't know if she was doing it on purpose, or if she just really wasn't understanding, or she just has a different outlook on what she considers behind the scenes and what's not, or what's private and what's not. Or it was just odd, because it's like, if I send you a DM, that's private. If I send you a DM, that's behind the scenes. We're not here on YouTube. I'm not telling you right here in front of everybody, so that's considered behind the scenes, right? I mean, I don't know. She wasn't going for none of that. She was like, I don't know what y'all talking about. I don't talk behind the scenes. He didn't tell y'all no private message. That's not private. So I don't know, but yeah, she did. She told him to go ahead and read what he told her, and he read it. So the date was January something. I forget the exact date, but the date that he sent it to her was January something. So then the question from there was, well, he sent you this like over a week ago, 2 weeks or whatever. So why are you just now upset? Why are you upset now? Because your behavior hasn't changed since he sent you that message. You've been on here ever since then, and you still act the same. You still say the same stuff, everything. So what's different now? So, and it was basically that people are speaking up and saying what they feel. Usually nobody really says anything. They let her have her way and keep it moving. And this time, they're saying something is what I'm
Yeah.
getting from what they're saying. So yeah. Yeah, he read the message. He told her, I really enjoy you on my platform and everything, but I'm gonna need you to don't say the
So
N-word. I don't, talk about people's financial status and economic status and stuff like that when you're, going at it and stuff like that. So that's basically what he told her. It
say
wasn't
the
like
N-word.
he said that he don't want her saying the N-word. I guess she calls people nigga this, nigga that, whatever. He don't want her saying it.
Oh wow, because we don't really know if she's black or white.
Well, and so now that's the question: is people want to know, is she black or is she white? Because number one, her voice and stuff like that, and that's why I said don't let nobody find out she got not 1 ounce of.
Oh my goodness.
If they
I
find
think
out she got 1 ounce of anything outside of black in her, it's gonna be a problem.
now think about that, April. Like, all
Mhm.
BS aside, why
Yeah,
would he have an issue with? I've gotten on his platform, and I think I've called him a nigga a few times. He
yeah,
ain't never said nothing to me.
no, and he said
I've
it too.
called his guest that a few times as well, which is not always a good thing. I'm not bragging. I'm just
Right.
saying, why would he have an issue with is somebody calling somebody else an N-word unless you were a Caucasian? Is Terri P white?
Well,
She
she
gotta
said
be a
she's
white
not.
woman.
And I think she had referenced James one time, like James knows what I look like and he knows, whatever. So she always references
Don't
James
put
as far
that
as
she on her own on this one. We can't put Mr. Spillerboy TV into this.
no,
She is
no,
on
we
her
can't.
own.
Because
She
that's a
cannot
whole
use
nother
his name
thing
right
that
now.
people keep talking about. People
Don't put
keep
him in this.
right, and that's another issue
He don't talk
that
about.
we're having is
I didn't mean
that
to
she
cut you
keeps
off.
bringing him up. No, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say two things. I was about to say, Miss Spillerboy TV, do not talk about nobody financial situations
No,
at all. He ain't talking about who better than not, none of that. So do not put
no,
him in this. Ma'am, you were
yeah,
on your own. Please swing for yourself. This is the beef sector. Moving on. Carry
yeah,
on. As
yeah.
you were saying. Yeah.
But no, I was saying, so that's another issue that they were having is that she keeps, she's always referencing him or bringing him up or, just basically using him as a defense mechanism or a crutch to lean on as far as to prove something about who she is or what she is or what she got and all of that. Which, I mean, that is a lot of people know her from his platform. And I must say, like, I mean, she had a good, um, people had a good perception of her from there. And it was up to her to keep that going when she went other places. He can't keep that going for her. It's up to her to show who she is or who she's not, or prove that she is that person that people perceive her to be over there. And this is what she has shown people. So what do you want people to do with it? I mean, this is what you gave people to work with,
Yeah, and beyond that,
Mm-hmm.
after okay, so let's say this. We're gonna talk about
Mm-hmm.
loyalty. Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Loyalty, and let's be real.
Yeah.
After Sir King Show gave Spillerboy TV his entire ass to kiss, why was you still over there? Let's just be real. You ain't
You,
really gave a fuck about no. Let's be real. You don't care about
well,
Spillerboy TV like that, and you over there. What is it? I ain't gonna say enemy, but somebody that clearly don't have respect for him.
yeah. Well,
And
see,
you was
that's
over here, like, come on now, and you the Avatar Nation from Treasure Land. How dare you? Don't let
yeah.
me get started this morning,
Well,
girl.
and that's where people question that, because they're like,
Yeah.
everywhere that everybody that has been into it with Sir King or no longer deals with him, that's the chats that she no longer goes in.
Huh.
You know, I mean, she don't. I mean, she used to always be in Brianna's chat, just everywhere. She would always
Yeah.
be everywhere where everybody else is, and now it's like the only place. You know, she will drop down in James chat. She will, but and outside of that, it's just over there. And people have asked her like, "Dang, y'all seen Terri P? Or she cool or whatever?" And they're like, "Well, I guess she just over there," and so they just chalk it up as she just over there.
Hmm.
But it's like nobody has actually done anything to her or said anything or judged her or nothing.
It's
It's
not.
just like, because you're over here, why do you have to stop going everywhere else? You
Yeah.
know, and then that's a choice
Terri
in
P, she
itself.
never did nothing to me, but I still looked at her. I ain't gonna never lie or be fake and not
Hmm.
say I did not side eye her when she was
Hmm.
over there with Sir King after he disrespected so many people that she knew.
Yeah.
But I want to make sure
Well,
I'm wording it correctly
right.
too. It's not coming
Right.
off right. After
Right.
there's so many people that I would consider like I have a lot of respect for. After he disrespected so many people, um, how could I be just cool with him like that? Like I might even troll him sometime, but just
Hmm.
be cool, kiki, and all that. I'm
Yeah.
Avatar Nation now. What?
I mean, because it's one thing to just watch somebody or maybe pop in their chat or whatever. Nobody's saying you can't watch nobody, but I mean, you like totally chose. Like,
Yeah, a
you
whole
made
side.
a total complete choice, that over this, and then look what they did to you. They
And
don't
look
even
what
like
they did. Show wouldn't let you be yourself.
you. No, can't be
And now
yourself.
they questioning your whole existence. Because for
Mhm.
our now that you told me that he and you and the way you worded it, really lets me know. Which if she's Caucasian, that's not a problem. It's everybody on this YouTube. You never know who you talking to on the other end. I don't care.
Right,
But if she's saying the word, saying nigga and she white, I got a problem with that. But let's just go
right,
back to the fact of her. People trying to find out what what nationality is she for real.
right.
Um, it's very telling for Sir
Mhm.
King to say, I don't want you to use the N word.
Yeah, yeah. And then why he said that is because he said that he really don't like the word or he really don't use it himself. Which yes, he do. He has said that plenty of times.
He's full of it.
And then and when he haven't said it, it's plenty of people that's over there that say it. So I mean, yeah, so that's just full of it. He said, just not all the time. Sometimes it's okay, but not all the time, and just every other word or every other hour or some shit. He just used like basically sometimes it's okay, but not all the time. That's not what I want over here all the time, and I don't even use that word or really like that word. So either you do or you don't. See, that's what I mean by people don't stand for shit. Because if you stand for something, people who don't like the word and don't believe in it or don't want to use, they don't say it, they don't like it around them, none of that, black or white. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's black people who can't stand the word, don't want to use it around them, don't fuck with it. So if that's who you are and that's who you saying you are, it's not, oh, sometimes okay, sometimes it's not. So when is it okay and when is it not then? That's the
And
question.
that's absolutely true. Hold on, I want to answer Miss Yolanda. Okay, so
Mhm.
Miss Yolanda, let me explain something. Okay, so I live behind avatars too a lot because a lot of these chats I go to, if they see the name Lady Snoop, they automatically block me. So I have to
Mhm.
go under a page where people wouldn't trip off my name. So I'm
Mhm.
not speaking about people that's just in the chat that just leave their comments. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the ones that get on the stream, like I am right now, and I'm behind the stream. Say you didn't know my voice, and I'm spewing all kind of toxic information, whether it's good, bad, or indifferent. I'm saying I'm rich and you ain't nothing, and I who are you? You ain't supposed to listen to that, Miss Yolanda. I'm a stranger. You don't know me. This is only YouTube, is what I'm saying. I'm not talking about the avatars that's in the comments. I mean the ones that get on the screen. I had to learn that there's two types of trolling as well. There's trolling and not trolling, but when you're in the avatars or in the
Mhm.
comments, and then when they get on these stream yards, there
Mhm.
also can be avatars that be trolling. and getting people
Right.
and saying certain stuff to try to trigger you or make you feel like they're painting a picture of something that they really are not. Like
Right.
I said, you don't know if you turn on that camera and Terri P, a whole nother person you didn't even know she was. But like I did not expect that voice with that. Because
Like that's what we've been listening to this whole time.
Ah, I've been saying that lately, girl. Camera flips.
Shit, I said that about Club Chat over there. I'm like, shit, every time one of them motherfuckers turn on the camera, you end up seeing what they look like. That should be a hot ass mess. Like just
They
stay the
just
fuck
made
behind the
it.
camera. You should have never came on. Just stay the fuck back behind the camera.
Stay behind the camera. See, Club Chat is made to just a club for the pretty voice motherfucker.
I'm telling
Gang of people with some really nice voices.
man, cause them damn Zoom meetings, they look like a whole hot ass mess. It just look like a screen full of
Turn
trolls up there, like
the
trolls
camera
in
off.
real
Turn the camera
life.
off.
What the fuck is this? This is a whole nightmare on the screen. What the fuck is
Turn
going
the
on? They
camera
gonna
off.
see
Turn the
every
camera off. Oh my
motherfucker.
God, who keeps on calling? Shoot, shoot. They keep calling. Drop the link,
Oh,
girl.
and
I
it's
gotta
making
come
your
back
sound
in.
go down.
I
Okay.
know. I'm coming right back in. Drop the link.
Okay. All right. Yeah, y'all. When somebody calls your phone, when somebody like calls your phone when you on StreamYard on the receiving end, then it makes your sound go down. Like you can't hear shit barely.
Can you hear
There
me
you
now?
go.
Okay. Girl, they was blowing the
Mhm.
phone up this morning. I said I'm gonna go to work. They've been working me like a Hebrew slave, girl. They leaving messages. I'm gonna go. I
Dolly,
need
yeah, I am. He said he gonna call. He said he's gonna like call me if he got something for me to do or whatever. Cause I really shouldn't be out the house today. It ain't looking too good. I just TMI. I started my stuff and I can't be outside. But
okay,
yeah, I'm
let's get
going.
back
Keep
to this.
calling. Huh?
I said, girl, that's TMI. Let's get back to this YouTube.
I know. I was answering Dolly. That's too much.
Dolly, you better
Let's
learn how to sing, Dolly. Too much information. Let's get back to the show.
get back. Get back. But
Back
yeah,
to
so the question is like, so when is it okay and when is it not? Like,
when
so
he's so finicky, it's never gonna be okay. Until
no,
whenever the audience says it is, it's the people that's paying.
right,
Because you gotta
right,
remember, he lost a lot of his a lot of everything. He was
yes,
down to like 98 people. One time I seen him, I said, dang, it's the lowest I
yes,
ever seen him.
yes,
He was
yeah,
down to 98.
yeah.
But then somebody said Terri P got a channel, or was I tripping?
Oh, do she? I don't think she did. I don't know. Not
Maybe
like
that's
I don't know.
I don't think that'll be let me see. Christopher W came back. Private chat. Oh, this ain't on our channel.
Oh, yeah, Chris, you can. That's you got the link. The link is right above you.
Calling him kitty litter.
Eat some spinach and liverwurst or beef
Liverwurst.
liver. Oh Lord, girl.
What
Mm,
is liverwurst? I eat regular liver.
I ain't doing neither one.
I eat
Liverwurst is
liver
that.
and rice. I
Ain't that
love
like
liver.
that smushed up? Ain't liverwurst like that smushed up sandwich spread stuff?
It don't sound good.
Nah, because I don't think it is good. It's like smushed up meat, like you just spread it on some crackers.
Liverwurst.
Yeah.
Oh
Kind of like it's
no.
like that potted meat. It's like
That sound real European. I am okay.
girl, you know how they had them Vienna sausages, like them little cans of Vienna sausages.
Yeah.
They got these little tiny cans of potted meat. My boss be eating it with crackers, like it's like some smushed up Vienna sausage or something.
Bologna.
It's like something like that. It's like kind of like that texture, but it's just all smushed up, like real smooth, like baby food.
Oh, girl. Mm. That don't, that don't sound. That do not sound like lobster or shrimp. Can
Hell
you
no.
buy that with, can you buy that with paper food stamps or no? Because
Girl, I'm about to I'm gonna take my bare back and body and a couple more times. I'm gonna overdose on that shit. Potted meat. Hey, that's the honey. Yeah, that I'm taking
okay,
you
you
by
say no, she
like
don't have a channel. Okay, cool. I said that. That's crazy.
yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
got
seen it.
the
They was up at 5 o'clock this morning talking about Terri P. She better be quiet. Them folks don't be playing around her. They were they they were dragging for days. They were
she was
dragging for
like
days.
she was she was on the stream. She was like, "Is this what we're gonna do, SK? Is this what we're gonna do, Sir King? Is this how you're gonna do me? Is
Oh
this
my
really what we're
goodness.
gonna do?" He was like, "We're gonna do what? What are we doing?" She was like, "Is this how you're gonna do me, Sir King? After all this,
No.
after everything?" He was like, "What are we doing? What do you
Wow.
mean?" I what the fuck?
What the fuck?
Oh, she was like, "I'm out."
What the fuck?
Oh shit! Oh my god!
I'm done. I am done.
She was like, "I'm out. I'm out of here." Hey,
Because
Christopher.
not with the voice though. Not with that voice though.
He was like, whatever you want to do,
Oh
whatever you want to
God,
do.
I'm done with that voice.
What is that noise?
What noise?
Nigga, that sound real creepy. Oh goodness gracious.
You sound like you in a haunted house.
The house is some more shit. Oh no. Calm down. Calm down. What was that? It's too
What's
early in the
what?
morning to be a scary house. What is this?
I had to mute you, Chris, for a second. To you, I don't know what's going on. Sound like
Bitch, should we get out of here? I don't think
I
we
was
gotta get
about
out
to
of
say. I
here.
feel like I gotta go run down the steps or something so I can get near a door. I don't know what
Girl,
the
let me
fuck.
get holy water. Let me get the holy water. What was that?
Just the sage around this. Like,
I got it, girl. I got it. I got it. This motherfucker, he done walked in, girl. All you hear is the wind blowed in. He started laughing all creepy and shit. What was
yeah,
that?
I was about
That's
to
the
run down the
sign.
damn steps and
That's,
get by the
that's
door.
the sign.
You know how you gonna be in a haunted house and there's some pop out
Yes.
from somewhere? Fuck that. I'm in this house by
That's
myself.
that. Let's get out of here, bitch. Don't open the
Chris,
door.
what
Don't
you
open
putting
the
in the
door.
back check?
What he put in the back check? Don't open the door. Do not open the door, bitch.
He
He
said
ain't
he
put
was
shit in the back chat. He played this. Don't open the door. Do not. His new name is the Boogeyman, because bitch, that was scary. What the fuck?
like,
We gonna call Christopher Freaky Jason because that motherfucker had a sound effect. What was that? Hey,
yeah,
bro.
he was like, what noise? I didn't know that noise. Let me get my ass downstairs by the door. I don't need nothing popping up out none of these rooms. I'm up here by
Bitch, I'm gonna grab one of these Moet bottles just in case he get free. You gotta get crazy. I'm gonna have to bust him over the motherfucking head, bitch. I ain't playing with this nigga. I ain't playing with this motherfucker. Just in case. Open up the door slow, bitch. See what he needs. See what he needs. Lift your finger off the mute button real slow, girl. Lift the finger.
Christopher, why you ain't unmute us? Is the noise gone? Okay, Christopher. So we just gonna do this. Let's see. Hey, Christopher. Oh, there it is.
No, I just had my screen door open. It was just outside traffic. That's all.
Oh.
You guys okay? Are you okay?
I know. Are you okay? Sounds like you living in the freeway.
No, he didn't. No, you didn't.
If you okay.
Yeah, I'm okay. I'm great. I'm perfect. standing here next to two beautiful queens. Come on, somebody. Come on, somebody. Yeah. Life is good on a Monday.
Right, Miss PR. She said black folks don't deal with any demonic play. Hell no. Hell no.
What
That's
is?
like Didi Luke was over there talking about voodoo dolls and shit. Lady Snoop, you know about that?
What you talking about? I wrote a song about some shit like that, and I didn't even know it was for real. What happened?
What? Didi Luke over there. She said she making a voodoo doll of me and 5A. And then I think she added Pizarro now too. Girl, so basically, you know about all that, the Brooke and the scamming, and she was known for scamming and all that stuff, right?
Yeah. I call it
so,
yeah.
Right. Okay. So basically, so for whatever reason, I don't even know how it came back up. Like it's pretty much her. Like, you know, every chat she go in, wherever, she always want to make it like people were talking about her, people bringing her up, people making videos about her. Okay, fine. So basically, Rita decided to do interview with her to allow her to basically come out and prove her receipts and say whatever she got to say against these people that are saying that she scammed them. Yeah. All right. So they did the interview and all of that. And then, of course, here come other people, the other people that's all involved and they know about it. And they come out and they're going to say what they're going to say. So they ended up going to Pizarro's platform to say what they had to say.
Yeah.
And then, in the midst of all of that, Brooke is a moderator for Didi Loop Loop.
Okay.
So she's been a moderator for Didi Loop Loop since, you know, she's been over there with the channel, with the clean slate, all that kind of stuff. So I guess she felt like she feels like, so Brooke had agreed, of course, to let Didi Loop Loop interview her. So Rita did an interview with her. She was going to allow Deirdre to do the interview. But then Deirdre also wanted to do an interview with the lady Aisha that she had supposed to been having a scamming relationship with or whatever. So what did I do? I came across the video. All I did was came across Brooke's video by accident, really, for real. Saw her video, and when I seen Brooke's video, it kind of was like in her favor, basically, because the Aisha girl, like, she comes out, she acts like she's like, I'm not act like, but she says she's in church, she's a Christian, she's about positivity, she doesn't deal with the fuck shit and all of that. But since the falling out with Reed and Rita and all of that stuff, Aisha's name has been floating all up and through there, right? So her name has come out in a lot of stuff. She's all behind the scenes in a lot of conversations, a lot of cash apping, a lot of trying to send people stuff and emailing and all that kind of stuff. Okay, so her name keeps coming up. So anyway, she came on her channel and she caught her. She thought she was doxing Brooke, but she actually doxed another lady that has the same name as Brooke. So I just came out and I talked about it. And I'm like, well, shit. I mean, even though I don't fuck with Brooke, but at the same time, it's like you got this church lady out here who says she ain't for the fuck shit and she's not involved in none of this shit, and y'all are all giving her the benefit of the doubt, but she over here doxing people. She went through this girl's whole criminal record on her live and naming off her charges and all of this kind of stuff. And anyway, so Didi Loop Loop is mad because I talked about it. And she wanted to interview Aisha, and Aisha did an interview with her. Aisha went over to Pizarro's channel. Everybody else went over to Pizarro's channel. So because of that, she is upset with me and Pizarro, and she's already pissed at 5A. So she over there making voodoo dolls and shit.
Ooh. This is a church lady that makes voodoo dolls. I like that.
No, the church lady ain't making voodoo dolls. The church lady was doxing, but she was doxing the wrong people. But the TV producer or whatever, she's making voodoo dolls.
Yes.
And she showed y'all the voodoo dolls?
No, I ain't even been over there to go look. She just said she was coming on and she was making them. I ain't going over there to go look at that doll. I ain't giving none of that my energy. The fuck, hell no.
Bitch ain't making. She couldn't even make a purchase for a decent wig.
Yeah, man. Decent wig, man. Hey, did you give her the same energy as you gave for my open window for
He
Hoover Dam?
couldn't even make a purchase for a decent wig. She 52.
Yeah, yeah,
Christopher, hey,
man.
hey, hey, Christopher, I don't need you. Hey, 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 calm down. I don't
Hey.
need you co-signing with me when I'm going at a black sister. Stop saying yeah.
Oh yeah,
Come on,
yeah, you're
man. That
right.
ain't
That's
right.
it.
BT
I
moment.
digress. Moving right along. Moving right.
Okay. Sheesh.
Sorry.
Damn.
Okay.
What you come
But
up here
yeah,
for? You said you had something.
Well, I was gonna write something in the private chat, but I will on the way.
You said what?
I was gonna write something in the private chat, but I will on the way out.
Okay. Well, how
Did you
your
want?
relationship with your girl doing? Change the subject, because that ain't gonna happen.
Oh, the girl I was seeing socially. I cut her loose last Friday.
You cut her loose.
Cut her loose. Yeah.
Is it because when you caught? Is it because when you called her phone, you had that background going and you start laughing all creepy like you did when you came in on
No.
April check? Like,
Nah. Nah, I just got tired. Just got tired of being a
that's
side
gonna run the
dude.
bitches off, man. You gonna run?
right. Wait though, you said you got tired of what?
Being a side dude. Yeah, I don't like
Oh,
doing that.
oh.
Yeah.
You was a
Oh,
you was a
no. Oh, ma'am. I didn't hear
you
you.
trying to be the main course?
Yeah, I'd like to be number one for a change. Heard that kind of shit. Man.
How
You
long
know,
you wait? You been a side? How many times you been a side nigga in the past 5 years? Be honest. Be honest.
once.
You was on. Oh,
But
so I can't call you nigga. But how you
yeah,
been? How you been a side person?
well, just one time.
One time. So what you mean? You
Yeah,
tired of it? You just getting started. You got to be
because
the least
it's
side piece for at least 5 times for you see if you like it or not.
why would
Give
I
it
want to
another
do that to
chance.
myself? That I don't look at myself that low. I mean, I don't want to be like I mean, I put women first all the time. I'd like to be remain my number one self. Both 100% here. Both of us working at it. I don't know. She's an ex-girlfriend from a long time ago, and I don't know. We just crossed paths a year ago, and it is what it is. But I just got tired of it. Yeah.
It's 2021, man.
Yeah, that's one of the, you can't go back to nobody that you separated from before. It ain't good. It's bad business. Okay.
Well, I don't, and I normally don't. I mean, but
You just gave it a try.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
she's
I
she's
thought you was
young,
gonna
she's
say
hot.
because Valentine's Day was coming up, you ain't want to buy her no gift.
No, that's why I said you want to be my virtual Valentine's. Because I'm alone this year, so.
Heck yeah.
Right. Okay. Okay. Well, I was actually coming up here to drop my number, but we got the Lady Snoop's up here. I forgot your reference.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Hold up.
We gotta
What?
be alone.
You can't be there. I ain't no hater. You feel me? I'm all for the love in 2021. I just said, people just put your chest into it. Say what you want. But don't be all with that like that dude yesterday on the show talking about man, the women want everything. Where the men don't get nothing. Man, you sounding like
No. Yeah. That's not what I said. That's not at all.
okay, well then just make sure
Not
you
at all
put
what
a
I
little
said.
bass in your voice, Christopher. You feel me? Say what you want.
You want more bass in my voice? Hey,
Nah, not like earlier. Not like earlier. Earlier was a little too much bass.
No, right? No, not like
Hold on, turn your camera off. I don't know what you about to do. I'm getting nervous.
I got nervous too. I ain't gonna lie.
No, my God.
She was like, "Is that his real voice?"
No, you can't see me because my phone's cracked over the lens.
When you talking about love, you be getting all soft voice. You need to put some bass in your voice.
Love?
I
I
don't know
didn't say
what's
about
going
no
on with you
love.
men on YouTube. Y'all need women or something, cause sheesh.
I'm doing something.
Oh, now you want to tell me something. Now you want to tell me something. Go ahead. Take yourself off mute.
I am more manly than any man in this group. Say that right
I'm
now.
not saying you're not manly. I'm saying men need hugs. Y'all need love. If you listen to the men, I talk to multiple men on YouTube all the time. I listen to you men. When you listen to the men on YouTube, you can hear it in your voice. It's like a sense of like a feminine tone that takes over your voice. You can hear that y'all need the love and affection. Y'all lacking that. Y'all can be, it's okay for you to accept it and be like, you know what? Lady Snoop is at, but Melanie, she's absolutely correct. It's okay to give me my credit too. It's a lot of y'all that won't. I'm not saying y'all not manly. I'm not taking that from you. I'm just saying you got to be able to put some authority into asking for the love that you're requesting.
Okay, stop, you know what? Stop. Hey, can I get some love back here? Hey, over here.
No. You know what you should watch? You should watch. You know who are good at commanding. It might sound crazy, but you know what kind of guys are good at demanding their love, like not like that, but like kind of getting their love, and they still.
No, but I bet you're gonna tell me.
No, just listen. You should learn from like gangster kind of guys, because they say it in like a hard type of way, but the woman kind of get it. Just is the way they talk. You feel me? You ain't got to say it too hard, but not too soft, but it's understandable. You feel me? It's the way, it's not what you say, it's how y'all saying it. You got to stop saying it like you complaining and just be real. You sound like you complaining.
Complaining about what? I just got here. I'm up here, I'm in a good mood, man. I'm chiming with the girls, man. Got a vibe going.
About
phone number.
About the reason why you don't like being a side piece. That was the conversation we had.
Oh yeah. No, it's just,
okay. I mean, see now you see how I knew I hit something that I kind of triggered you because you automatically got on the defensive when I was just giving you plain advice. I'm good at this. This is why I separated from YouTube and came back. It's just real deep. I'm not trying to come at you. I'm not even none of that. I'm just letting you know, like, this would be a good piece of advice for you. So when you're moving forward with your virtual love that you're looking for, it's not what you're saying, it's how you're saying it, why the women are not getting it. So the next time you approach a woman that you like, just kind of put a little bit of swag in your step, and she might be able to be like, oh, okay, I like that.
So
now
let me ask you this, man.
For sure.
So coming up here said, hey, I want you to be my virtual Valentine, and she says, hell yeah, that's not. I mean, I didn't miss. I mean, it's pretty simple. I kind of took care of business, didn't I? Okay. Wouldn't you say? There was no hesitation. Yeah, hell yeah. Cool. Come on, somebody. Hello?
I'm sorry, say that again.
Okay. So we want to get back to the mess.
Please do. Christopher, we'll talk to you in a minute.
We losing them.
Okay, go ahead.
We're going to get back to the stuff real quick. We got to get back to these voodoo dolls.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Okay.
Okay, all girl. Right. My bad, y'all.
But yeah, so okay. My thing is, how the hell you gonna make a voodoo doll? Don't you need something physical from the person to make a voodoo doll?
I would think so. And I didn't even know she the voodoo princess. So why her life so bad if she know voodoo? Don't they know how to make their life better?
Right.
How the hell you sitting up 60 years old ain't got shit talking about you making the voodoo? Right. You made a voodoo doll, but you couldn't make voodoo for your good better life. You can't produce shit. I can't. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. But you make it a regular baby doll, and you in your head you think you doing something. You know what you should do one day? You should come on the screen and just be like, ouch! Just start throwing your arms up.
Oh my God. I said, bitch, if you gonna make a voodoo doll of me, can you just cut the stomach off? Don't let me wake up and my stomach be gone, bitch.
Oh my God. I will be up in this motherfucker like, ouch, throwing my arms up and shit, acting like the motherfucker picture me. Ooh, ow, ooh. I'll make that crazy bitch really think she really doing something too.
Man, she is. I'm talking about this bitch. It's just like it's amazing how it's like, bitch. You ain't never said nothing about voodoo that I ever heard you say. Now all of a sudden you a whole damn voodoo
I
master.
say you a whole priestess. Girl, if you don't get out of here,
Girl,
if you
I
don't
said,
get out of here.
and then cause you mad because I made a video. Like, girl, I don't look at your channel. I don't know what the fuck you was over there talking about. Don't give a fuck. You
Yeah.
upset with me because I mean, it was really like just on a humbug. You know, I was just seeing the little video. I'm like, this bitch over here doxing motherfuckers, and she is a little snake behind the scenes or whatever. You know, I'm just coming on talking a little shit, and you upset. And then next thing I know, she over there talking shit, mad because nobody like talking about we stealing her content and nobody's saying her name or giving her credit. Credit for what, bitch?
We don't even
Like,
know you, lady. Your name is Dee Dee Loop Loop. If you don't knock it off.
who the fuck are you? Again, like, who are you? Like, these motherfuckers, I don't know why the fuck they think
Yeah.
they so important.
That's the part that I don't speak their name. People are nobodies. If they didn't start off when I first started off, I don't know them. These are new people. Yeah, like these people, they're just dying to be known.
And wait a minute though, when she was over there telling why she's known, look, because that's what she got mad too, because I said that she's not that important or whatever, that she might be important to somebody, but not to me, because we don't give a fuck. Nobody knew what the fuck she was over there doing. But she's over there like, everybody does know me. I was Five Babes moderator.
Do she know nobody go over there to know who the hell the moderator is? After she left Tracy D, I didn't know who the moderators was no more.
Right. The fuck?
Don't nobody know that bitch moderators.
That's fucked up. You didn't lost that one already. Bitch,
Yeah,
nobody she got going on either. Nobody I was 5 days moderator.
That's her claim to fame.
If that's your motherfucking claim to fame on YouTube, bitch, you got a lot of work to do.
A whole lot of work to do.
Oh, girl.
Oh, girl, that shit is crazy. I can't believe you said she's sitting up doing voodoo.
Yeah, she said she was only making one dial, now she making two, and then next thing I know, she had Pizarro's name over there. Like,
that bitch gonna have a school dog. She gonna have a bookshelf.
We on
every time somebody mess with her, I'm gonna make a dog.
She gonna have a little Tonka truck bus full of dials.
She gonna make it look like they little behind little TV screens.
If you really don't need something from the person, don't forget there's life and death is in the power of the tongue. When people say that, rebuke them words and send it back to hell. Hell where it belongs. Oh, girl, don't tell me that. She said you don't need nothing physical.
Okay.
Well, either way, bitch, it ain't shit that you can do to me, bitch. You didn't bring me here, you damn sure can't take me. And if you can do anything, bitch, cut my stomach off, okay? That's all I'm asking you to do. I got one little request.
Can you make me one with a bigger butt? Like, I just want to be able to do the busted challenge.
Yeah.
Just one.
I got requests, bitch. You gonna make a dime with me? I gotta put in some requests.
Okay.
I need some customization going on, okay, with my dial. Bitch, you ain't just
I got a few TikTok videos I wanted to do. Can you put my dial? Like, I got just a little bit of hips, okay? Like, yeah. Girl, I showed her what dog can do that.
A little bit of plumpness going on back there.
But something tells me how crazy that bitch look. She ain't doing that. Their ass gonna end up in an insane asylum for anything. She better hope somebody don't give her ass a wellness check and say she over there going crazy. Motherfucker making voodoo dolls online. They gonna end up calling the people on her ass. Cause she older. They gonna call the elder. They gonna call the elder people on her old ass.
You look crazy as fuck.
That's why I leave them old bitches alone. I ain't got no time for it. Old bitch ain't got that. That's the old bitch for you. What she gonna do? You gonna fight me? No, bitch. I'm gonna make a voodoo doll. What?
A voodoo doll. Like, bitch, you ain't got shit else to do but sit over there and make dolls, bitch. Voodoo dolls
Like
like
you
that.
gonna
Like,
hand
you up
sew
there.
it?
That's all the fuck you got to do with your time. That's what I mean. Like, these crazy ass bitches. Told motherfucker she was crazy. Don't nobody fucking listen to me. I be over here just talking to my motherfucking stuff. Every time I tell YouTube, what the fuck be wrong with these people? They'll never listen to me till they turn around and do some fuck shit like that.
That bitch said, I didn't want to fight you, bitch. I'ma sew a doll.
As long as you don't give her no pink wig like what the fuck you got on your head, bitch. Give me a $10 wig, not no $3 wig, bitch.
I'll take a blind, like I'll try it. I don't know how it's gonna look, but I'm trying to. I just want to do the busted challenge. I'm just saying. That's something I can never do. Like, no, not at all. Not at all. For so many reasons. It looks so much fun. And that let me see you walk challenge. I be wanting to, but girl, you ever see me in heels? I'll be falling before the first 3 steps. Honey, I'll be I'm flat foot. You ought to see me in no heels now. I be trying, but it don't work. $10 wigs. Yeah, them
My
wigs is
bad.
less than 10. Them wigs
My
is
bad.
horrible. Like, how do you buy your wigs that's already coarse? I don't understand that. How they
You
supposed
bought
to have them over?
you bought them with the wear and tear.
You bought them with the wear and tear. Were they already used? Like, they was gonna throw them away and just give it to me. Just that. No, I want
Like,
that. That's the look
can
I'm
I get the
going for.
used wig,
Oh
please?
God.
Can I get the one you had on the mannequin for the last 10 years, please? Oh my God. Uh-oh. Can y'all hear me okay? Y'all let me know if y'all can hear me okay. Heck man, would you gone somewhere with your stinking ass? Dang, you get on my nerves. Go. Heck man, I'm gonna beat your ass. Keep on playing with me. Can y'all hear me or no? Oh, okay, y'all can't hear me. Thank you, Yolanda. Hold on, I'm about to okay, thank y'all. Here, let me drop the thing just in case Lady Snoop about to come up. So I'm about to edit my title. Because now we want to talk about if Bullets Gotti got bullied on Brianna's channel last night. We want to talk about that now. I gotta edit the title. Gone, Bubba. Dang. Pac-Man gonna make a YouTube channel. Report your ass. You gotta go somewhere. Dang, trying not to make him just be outside. Shoot. But give him a treat. Yeah, let me give him a treat. You wanna go outside or you want a treat? What you want, Bubba? What you want, Bubba? You want a greenies? You want a greenies, Bubba? What's that? Okay, there's a good boy. Okay, sit down. Up, sit, not stand. Sit. Sit. Good boy. Where's him going? What's he got? What's he got, Bubba? What's he got? I need to get the hell up out of here, but make this some damn money. Bob ain't called. Let me go. I bet you he probably didn't call when I went downstairs. Every time I leave my phone, then that's when I get a phone call.
Anyway, Alexa knew this, that her phone kept ringing, so she might have had to get her phone. So let me see. We've been on here over 2 hours. So okay, what I'm gonna do, y'all, is I'm gonna get off and then I'm gonna come back on and talk about bullets. Gotti. I need to call Bob though real quick. You know what? So you know what? I'm gonna go see her today. My daughter had texted me last night and told me good night. And she was like, Amara said good night. And I said, good night, mamas. And when I was texting that, I don't know why I thought of you. I think it's because I was saying mamas when I was texting it. But yeah, I'm going to see my baby today. I'm gonna go see her. I'm probably gonna since I'm at home, I think I might make something to eat real quick and take it down there or whatever. But I'm gonna call Bob real quick, see what's going on down there, and then whatever. I'm gonna see if I can get myself together just to go down the street for a minute, but we'll see. But don't shake the bag too much. My dog might. Ain't that funny how they can hear like that? So yeah, so I'll actually, I might go live or just at least do a little upload video with y'all while I'm down there so y'all can see her. She's getting so big, y'all. She just talk and it's my baby. So anyway, all right, y'all, I'm gonna get off of here and switch devices because this one is on 2%, and then I'm gonna come back on and talk about how Bullets was over there crying on Brianna's channel like a little bitch. All right, I'll see y'all in a minute.